we're talking about Lion and the Lamb by Bethel, transposed from the original key of B up to D. I'm using a Veritas Portlander today with low output humbuckers. I'm on the bridge pickup the whole song. I've got a capo on my 3rd fret. You don't have to, but there's one part on the bridge that utilizes an open string that you need this for, otherwise you'll be fretting it. Let's talk a little bit about tones. Here's a map of the song. I'm using 4 different sounds throughout, so you can see in this picture here where I'm using sound 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's talk a little bit about sound 1, the part that comes with it. So this is the hook for the main sound. Should mention too, I'm using a little bit of an EQ to brighten these up just a touch, and a little bit of compression this whole song too. So the tone for the first part, which is the hook, like I mentioned, I'm using a fuzz, an overdrive, a boost, a dotted 8th tape delay, and a reverb on the Big Sky called a magneto, and it's this shorter kind of reflection type of a verb. I'll show you some suggested settings to recreate that on whatever reverb pedal that you are using. So here is just the delay, fairly high mix tape delay. Here's what it sounds like. Here's the reverb. Okay, here's the fuzz. Here's with one drive on top of that. Here's the boost. And here's all of it together. And here's the part. Alright, now we're on to the next part of the song, which is the first chorus. We're doing a swell thing here. So a couple things are changing. I'm keeping on my main overdrive, turning off the fuzz and turning off the boost. I'm adding a secondary delay, which is a quarter note modulated analog type of a sound. And I'm changing my main tape delay to be a little bit lower mix and a little bit darker. And I'll be using that setting throughout pretty much the rest of the song, except for any time I play that high hook line. I'm also changing my reverb to a really ambient cloud setting on the Big Sky. It's like 6.5 seconds, fairly high mix. Here's each of those sounds. So here's the quarter note analog delay. Here is the lower mix tape delay. Here's the big cloud reverb. And here's the part. Alright, our third part and tone of the song is in the second verse. This is the exact same tone we'll use later on in the bridge. I'm keeping on my main drive. I've used the whole song, and let's see, my delay is the same from the chorus that we just talked about, just that dotted 8th lower mix tape delay. And then I've got a third verb sound I'm using for this part, but also then for all the choruses. So it is a modulated plate. It's a darker reverb. It is 7 seconds long, kind of a medium mix. Just the reverb sounds like this. And here's the part. Alright, on to the next chorus. It's the exact same tone as the verse, but I'm just turning on that boost to dirty it up a little bit. Part goes like this. Alright, last part of of the song is the bridge. It's the second time through. Here's the reason why I have the capo on. Part goes like this. By the way, sound, like I mentioned earlier, is the exact same sound as the second verse. Alright, those are all the parts and the sounds. Here's a playthrough.
Band, 2, 3, 4. Chorus, 2, 3, 4. Turn around, 2, 3, 4. Chorus, 2, 3, 4. Bridge, 2, 3, 4. Bridge, 2, 3, 4.